This is a SnapEd New York video presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Samantha Oster. I am the Farm to Preschool Coordinator for the Eat Well, Play Hard and Child Care Settings program. Today we will be watching a lesson from the Grow It, Try It, Like It curriculum. I hope you guys enjoy it. Our friend Mr. Dinosaur here is going to show us how we started Lesson 1 at Crookneck Squash Row, moved over to Spinach Lane, then went over to Sweet Potato Hill for Lesson 3, jumped over to Cantaloupe Corner for Lesson number 4, and then ended up at Peachtree Orchard for Lesson number 5, which means for Lesson 6, we're at our last place, the Strawberry Patch. Let's get started by taking a look at the inside of strawberries, where they come from, and our words to grow. Good afternoon. My name is Miss Sam. I'm with the Farm to Preschool program. I wanted to take a few moments to go over our words to grow today. The very first word on our words to grow is actually a shape, the shape of a heart. Does anybody know the shape of a heart? Yeah, so we're going to be using this word to describe the fruit or vegetable that we're talking about today. There's a little hint for you. The next word is the color green. Now, we have used green in the past, so we already know what green looks like, but we're going to practice using it a little bit more today when we describe part of the fruit or vegetable we talk about today. The next word is the word rough. The outside of this vegetable can be a little rough. Now, I don't know if you guys remember that some things can be smooth without any bumps. They're just very smooth, and some things are rough. They got a lot of bumps and a lot of features on the surface. The next word we have is bud. We'll talk more about this, but I will display a picture of a rosebud. That's a very commonly seen bud. The next word we have is the color red. Red. So this fruit is the color red. The next word we're going to talk about is seeds. This fruit has seeds on the outside. So seeds. Now seeds are also how we grow more plants, right friends? The next word we have is leaves. Now I don't know if you guys remember, but leaves are how plants absorb the sunlight and make yummy food for themselves, right? The next word we have is blossom. Blossom. So a blossom is usually where the fruit is going to be later, right? Blossom. The next word we have is the word ripe. Now when a fruit is ripe, it's ready to be eaten, right? So when it's not ripe, we still give it a little bit more time, and then it's ripe, it's ready to be eaten. The next word we have is shiny. Yeah, you guys know what shiny is, right? So sometimes things can be dull and don't have too much of a sheen to them, and sometimes they're shiny. The next word is edible. Now this goes back to the seeds of the plant. These seeds are edible. That means that you don't have to take these seeds out of the plant. You can just go ahead and eat them. So let's go ahead, jump into our lesson, and we'll come back and see how we did with our words today. All right, can anyone tell me what we're looking at today? Yes, these are strawberries. Now, what is a strawberry? Is it a fruit or a vegetable? Correct, a strawberry is a fruit. Now, taking a look at these two strawberries, what shape would you say they are? Yeah, they kind of look like a heart, right? And how about the color? Yeah, there's red right here, and the little top
is green, right? The little cap on top is green. Now looking up closer, what else do you see? Yeah, all these little yellow seeds, right? Now all of those seeds are actually edible, which means you can eat them. Right here on the cap, you can see where the strawberry was attached to the plant. Now, the seeds, they feel kind of rough, like if you were feeling sand in a sandbox. If you take a closer look, the seeds almost look like they're indented into the strawberry, but these are the exact seeds we would plant to grow a strawberry plant. Now, has anyone ever tasted a strawberry? So a strawberry can be very, very sweet. They're also pretty fragile. Now here you can see where the strawberry started off as a flower. So let's take a few moments to talk about the life cycle of a strawberry and how it started off as a flower. So to start, we need to plant our strawberries, right? Now strawberries are planted about 12 inches apart, which is about 1 foot or a ruler. After you plant the strawberries, little white flowers blossom. Where the flowers bloom, strawberries will eventually grow. So those little flowers will start to lose their little petals. As you can see here, we only have 1 petal left, and that little bud in the middle is what grows into our strawberry. Once all the green is gone from the strawberry, it's ripe and ready to go to market. Here is another shot at the life cycle. Now let's go back and take a look inside our little strawberries that are ripe. So what we typically do when we're going to try strawberries at home is we cut off the cap. Some people don't cut it, they just pull it off. Either way is fine. Now what colors do you see here? Yeah, there's white in the middle and some red around the outside. And when we look at it in this cut, it's a different shape, right? Yeah, it was round. So now let's cut it in half again, and oh my goodness, look at all these wonderful colors again. So now we see the red on the outside, white, and even a little bit of white reaching out to every seed, right? So now if we take a look at the outside of the strawberry, it's very, very shiny, right? Yeah, very shiny. So all the parts of the strawberry that you see here are actually edible. You can eat all of this. All this part outside, the seeds, the inside, it's all edible. Can anyone think of some ways we eat strawberries? Yeah, in salads, smoothies, desserts. Now let's cut this one in half with the stem attached. Wow, you can really see how it grows on the plant, right? It looks like a little upside down heart. Well, thank you so much for taking this time to look inside a strawberry with me to see how a strawberry grows and what it feels and looks like. Let's go back to review our words to grow.
So our first word is heart, the shape heart. The next word is the color green. Now we've talked about this color before. Part of this plant is green. The next word is rough. So if something isn't smooth, it can be really rough, right? And bumpy, rough. The next word is bud. Now a bud can show where something is going to grow eventually. So the picture I'm going to use now is a rosebud. And like the name indicates, the bud is where the rose will grow, right? The next word is the color red. So the rose can be red. And the fruit we're going to talk about today is red. The next word is edible. Edible means it can be eaten. The next word is seeds. Seeds are how our fruits and vegetables grow, right? The next word is leaves. Now leaves are how our plants make food, right? The leaves will absorb all the sunlight to make food. The next word is blossom. And a blossom, kind of like a bud, can show us where fruit or vegetable will be eventually, right? The next word is ripe. Now, ripe means that our fruit or vegetable is ready for harvest. It's ready to be eaten. The next word is shiny. When something is shiny, it reflects light back off of it, right? So it's shiny.
Thank you so much for joining us and using all of these words throughout the day today. I hope you guys learned a lot on our journey through the Tasty Acres farm. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us today. We know the healthy choice isn't always the easiest choice, but small changes can make a big difference. Start today by getting involved with SNAP Ed New York. This program is free for those who qualify or receive SNAP benefits. We want to help you save time, save money, and eat healthy. Learn how SNAP Ed can make a difference in your life. For more information and to find your local program, visit snapedny.org. This material is funded by USDA's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. SNAP. This institution is an equal opportunity provider.